What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to NB Edits. We've got a spectacular fishing challenge for you guys today. We've got a storm that's coming in, so we're limited on time.
So considering we are limited on time, the challenge for today is Brandon and I are going to be hitting the water in a John boat. We get 60 minutes and we're going to see how many bass we can catch within those 60 minutes.
We're going to put 1 hour on the clock. We're going to hit the water and see how many fish we can possibly catch. We'll see you guys out there. All right, 60 minutes on the clock. Time starts now. Let's see if these fish are ready for what's going to happen here. Absolute destruction.
What we're going to be throwing today, you probably already guessed it. We're going to be throwing the dirty old Senko, just like we always do on the channel. What we're going to be working for structure, we got a bunch of lily pads around us. We got a bunch of rocks, big boulders. We got bog pretty much surrounding the entire lake. So those fish are going to be buried underneath that, or sitting on the rocks or the lily pads. So we're going to be tossing a finesse style rig like the Senko, tossing around to see if we can pick up these fish. There's a fish. Just a little guy. But that guy came right off of the edge of the bog. Right by a stump. He's got some fight in him though. As we get later into the summer, these fish are all sorts of riled up because of the warm water. Come on. Come here. There we go. Very, very dark bass. This lake has extremely dark water up here. As you can tell, you can see that in his colors. Not a giant, but it's a good starter fish. These fish fight extremely hard using a light action rod. The rod I am using today, you guys probably guessed it, the Fox River medium light fast action. This is the 7.3. This is my go-to rod for finesse style bass fishing. Got the job done. I'm gonna get a release on this little guy. We got one jumping in the background. That's a good sign. I'm gonna get a release on him now. Should have plenty of energy. Woo. Yep, yeah, he had plenty of energy. Got me a little wet. Luckily it's warm out, and we probably are gonna get dumped on in about 60 minutes or so. But first starter fish, that's one we got out here, and we've only been out here for about 5 minutes, so that's a good way to start the day. Oh yeah. Just a little one. Just went under the boat. Come on. There he is. Not as tiny as I thought, but definitely not a giant. Again, really dark colors. Got that little guy. Still using the Senko, but this one came off of a downed tree, just chilling under there. I don't know what he was doing, but thanks for eating. Thanks for playing. That is number 2. Took a little bit longer on that one than the first one, so we wasted a little bit of time on that. Clouds are starting to come in. It is getting darker. Just check the radar. We should be good. We should have a solid 45 more minutes before the storm comes, which is good because we got about 50 minutes left on the timer. So we're gonna keep throwing and see if we can get a bunch more before this time runs out. Alright guys, so we got another one. As you can tell, it is starting to rain now. This guy's feisty. Hey now.
Oh, dude.
It's a decent bass.
Decent bass.
Hey now. Hey, come here. There we go.
Oh.
Look at that little fatty. Definitely nicest one of the day so far. Granted, this is only the 3rd fish of the day, but it's the nicest. Absolutely destroyed the wacky. Again, this one came off of the edge of the bog. So the bite has been extremely slow so far. That one took a lot of time to get to this third fish. I think the weather definitely is ruining our fishing so far today. The wind is definitely blowing pretty strong on this side of the lake, but this guy decided to still bite, so that is awesome. We're gonna see if we can get a few more before the time runs out, guys.
All right, guys, so as you can tell, we've got about 26 minutes left out here today, but the rain is starting to pick up a little bit, and I know it's gonna come in quick, so I don't know if we're gonna get the full hour or not, but we're gonna try to get a few more fish before it starts pouring down on us. We obviously don't wanna be struck by lightning. We are out here in a metal john boat, so that's the last thing we want to happen. So, ooh, there's some thunder too. We're gonna try and get hooked up with a few more fish, but we might have to cut this one early. But if you guys enjoy this style of fishing challenge, drop a comment down below and let us know what you think. Obviously, we could run the GoPros and stuff like that. I actually have yet to hook up with a fish. I've been doing a lot of the filming, but we love showing you guys just how beautiful the up north area is. Up here in the North Woods, northern Wisconsin, it's just some of the most beautiful fishing you can get. There's some really dark, crisp, clean colors to the fish up here. It's an awesome place to be. You guys got to get up north and fish. Again, if you like this style of fishing challenge, let us know down below. Let's grab the rods here. Time to catch another fish. Nick is just out here straight ka-chowing the fish today.
Definitely think this one is a northern though. I thought the last one was, oh yeah, this one's definitely a northern.
Yeah.
We set out to catch some bass today. We don't have a net either, which is just the best. I love catching northerns without a net on bass tackle. You know, it's the best thing ever. So that should be fun. Okay, you're gonna stop doing that though. Yeah, you're gonna stop doing that though. If you guys aren't from around the area and you don't know what a northern pike is, you're lucky. These things are vicious. They eat everything in the lake. They got a mean set of teeth. I'll try to show you them. Do not want to stick your hands in there. Obviously my hand is in there. Not really a smart move, but I am under the gill, so you got to be careful handling these because they are very frisky and they like to move, but very beautiful colors, awesome looking fish. I just don't really like going for them when I'm not going for them, and I like them to be around 40 inches and catching them on hot dogs, on tip-ups. So we're gonna go to release on this guy. That is the fourth fish of the day though. He's gonna give me a bath. No, he was actually very gentle, very surprised. Usually those guys are the worst for giving you splashes. Fourth fish, got it on the wacky. That doesn't happen like ever. We're gonna see if we can get one more bass before the rain gets us. Okay, so got about 13 minutes left. Really dark clouds over there. Just saw some lightning. Really don't want to be out here when you're in a lightning storm like this. Usually, you know, if it's just sprinkling, go for it. You know, there's no problem fishing in the rain. But when you're hearing thunder and lightning, you don't want to risk it. A lot of people do actually get struck by lightning every year across the world. And some people like to think it won't be them, but it could be you. So we're not going to take that chance. We like our lives too much. So we're going to start heading in. I'm going to show you guys real quick what the radar looks like, what we're working with. As you can see, we got some mean thunderstorms rolling in. Definitely you just don't want to be a part of that. If you guys saw our dental floss video that we uploaded 2 weeks ago, we made the smart choice in getting off. And if we wouldn't have, we actually would have been in a severe thunderstorm. So thank God we did. We're not going to make that mistake cutting it that close. So we're going to head back. We're going to pack up and we'll see you guys when we get there.
All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Luckily we got off just in time. Rain's starting to come down now. I'm going to hide underneath the trees a little bit. As you can tell, wind is picking up too. Tonight's storm is going to be pretty aggressive. So unfortunately we didn't get the full hour of fishing in, but we just want to say we appreciate it, guys. Thanks for joining us today. We still got about 45 minutes in. Nick was ka-chowing them. I don't know what the heck I was doing. Honestly, I was jumping right in Nick's backpack here today. So, but no, it was a fun time out on the water. It's beautiful up here. Cool to get out before a storm like that. So, The fishing was pretty good, got into a couple decent ones. Again, if you guys like this style of fishing challenge, let us know. Obviously next time we're gonna aim to hit an entire 60-minute challenge, but today definitely gonna have to call her quits because it's starting to come down now. So again, thanks everybody for joining us. If you guys like it, leave us a comment down below and just tell us what you thought. Also, make sure you guys are part of the notification squad. Hit that little bell. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Tight lines from NB Edits.